Man! Yes, sir!
Hello?
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Liquor license?
A what?
A liquor license. Was she a dyke, a lesbian?
Man! Yes, sir!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, K. Michelle went on Cam Newton, and boy, did she have it out for you black guys. She had it out for you black guys, man. And it was like, but K. Michelle, ma'am, you walk around here acting like black women are wholesome as the daily bread. Ma'am, K. Michelle, when you hear what this woman was saying, you gonna be able to say, what? But let's break it down. Let's get this out the way. We got other more important things to do, but it all makes sense. So I think I'm gonna start here first.
I started to read about these advanced babies. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out or nothing like that.
Now, I wanted to start there so that you can understand the reason why we said K. Michelle won't help younger women. And that's it right there. Ain't nobody tell me my uterus was falling out. Man, why wouldn't you try to help your other younger women that's going to have the same condition that you have? Why would you be out here trying to school Cam Newton about sex when your uterus is falling out? But let me tell you people something. Only here where you hear this type of breakdown of K. Michelle. Can't nobody, everybody else talking surface level shit. We're talking about, hold on, I got something on my phone. We're talking about how this bitch ain't shit. And she won't help other younger women. You know? So let's play it back one more time.
Reading about stuff, and then I'd be like years in advance. Everybody be laughing at me, looking at me like I'm crazy. I'd be on some other stuff. So I started to read about these advanced babies. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out or nothing like that. I mean, they was like, your uterus strong, you can have a baby. I was like, yeah, I want these designer babies.
I mean, clearly I am the ultimate breakdown, but let's just talk about it. The doctor told her, you can't have no babies. And she said, yeah, I want these designer babies. But she's telling Cam Newton about traditional life. So, like I said, I don't know what to tell you niggas most of the time if y'all gonna go believe in everybody else that's talking besides me, and she gets to go up to Cam Newton because he's misinformed about who the hell he's interviewing. How are we supposed to do anything? If Cam don't know the real information on K. Michelle, and you want to believe, you want to believe what Cam says, and Cam don't even know who he's talking to, and she gets to drop bombs on him, and then brothers come out the woodworks to try to battle what she says, surface level shit only. We're talking third degree shit. Come on now.
I be reading about stuff, and then I be like years in advance. Everybody be laughing at me, looking at me like I'm crazy. I be on some other stuff. So I started to read about these advanced babies. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out or nothing like that. I mean, they was like, your uterus strong, you can have a baby. I was like, yeah, I want these designer babies. That's why my ex hate me now. Because I could have had the baby. I was like, yeah, I want these designer babies. That's why my ex hate me now. Because I could have had the baby. I wanted designer babies. I wanted to know what the baby was like.
What's a designer baby?
So, when you watch other people breaking down Cam and K. Michelle, it's nowhere near what we're dealing with, man. This woman said she could have had a baby way, way, way back. But she wanted to design a baby now. Oh, you said, how you know it was way back? The woman said she had her eggs froze for at least 4 years. So we talking about 4 years before that, when her pussy was still working. So she didn't want to do it. She said, no, my ex hate me now. But she's telling Cam Newton, oh, you black niggas got to do this. You black niggas got to do that. Dolomite, what's good? Niggas don't know she has defected. Oh, come on. Defect kids, but oh, come on. Talk that shit.
Designer baby is. Well,
Are you a designer baby?
I'm not a designer baby, but I'm a designer baby. I'm a special baby, but I'm not designer baby.
She's going to have a designer baby, but she's telling Cam Newton, what happened to the original black man? And we'll get into that right now. Let's cook them, though.
And how women feel and how fuck the media, because they whether you was married and doing that or not, they still gonna say some shit.
Right.
But what happened to the structure that I saw my grandfather?
What happened to the structure of like when my granddaddy was alive? She just said she wants to have a designer baby. She had a man. He hates her because she didn't want to have a baby. So she ain't shit like her grandmama. Yo, we're messed up out here, Dolomite. Niggas was fucking her so hard and so much that they almost pulled her box inside out. Facts.
They whether you was married and doing that or not, they still gonna say some shit.
Right.
But what happened to the structure that I saw my grandfather, do? The structure of one woman, even if he was dipping off on the side, but coming home to one woman, every day, and being there and seeing your kids every day. You probably see your kids. I don't know what you do every day. I'm not here to judge you. You probably.
Now, she just said earlier in this interview she had a child when she was in college. And so she didn't want that life of a man coming home every day. She said that she wanted to be out of Memphis or wherever the fuck she was at. But she's telling Cam Newton about tradition. We are fucked up out here. Y'all know that? When I heard this bitch wagging her finger at Cam, had me highly annoyed knowing she ruined her box. You damn right. I was pissed, my nigga. Now want to avoid accountability that bitch. You ain't helped the community and still won't help younger bitches. She should be up here telling younger women, look, your uterus gonna fall out. You might have to get a designer baby like me. Ain't no doctor. The doctors ain't tell me my uterus fell out. Let's play it back.
Uterus was falling out of me, looking at me like I'm crazy. I'd be on some other stuff. So I started to read about these advanced babies. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out or nothing like that. I mean, they was like, your uterus strong, you can have a baby. I was like, yeah, I want these designer babies. That's why my ex hate me now. Because I could have had the baby. I wanted designer babies. I wanted to know what the baby was. So years in advance, everybody be laughing at me, looking at me like I'm crazy. I'd be on some other stuff. So I started to read about these advanced babies. So then I wanted to do the IVF. And didn't nobody tell me that my uterus was falling out or nothing like that. I mean, they was like, your uterus strong, you can have a baby. I was like, yeah, I want these designer babies. That's why my ex hate me now. Because I could have had the baby. I wanted designer babies. I wanted to know what the baby was like.
What's a designer baby?
Designer baby is. Well,
Are you a designer baby?
I'm not a designer baby, but I'm a designer baby. I'm a special baby, but I'm not designer baby. So the designer baby is when
That could be your next single.
it's not my next single. Designer baby is when they could change. If you went to Mexico, you could change the eye color and everything on your baby. So in Europe, this was years ago, Europe said, we're going to move forward. America, this is the first time America had morals. America said, no, we're not going to allow, because we're going to have a race that is completely genius.
Did y'all hear that? She said this is the first time America had morals, where we're not going to just let you just self-inseminate or IVF anything. You ain't going to just fuck America up like that. Yo, these people are sick. But she's telling Cam about traditional black love.
Years ago, Europe said, we're going to move forward. America, this is the first time America had morals. America said, no, we're not going to allow, because we're going to have a race that is completely genius, taking over everything. That's what America said, okay? But the UK said, we want to move forward with these designer babies, because you could pick the intelligence level of the baby, the eye color of the baby, and everything of the baby. So me, I'm just reading. I'm ready to see. Fucking give me Batman. I'll take one of them. I'll take Catwoman.
I think Batman was just rich. Okay, I'm listening.
Batman was a superhero.
Okay.
Batman was a superhero.
Well, he was rich. That's why.
Or like, give me Dorothy from the Oz. Shit like that.
What?
You know how she turned into some shit. Like,
Have you watched?
I see them every day still. But don't you think they deserve to always have you there in home?
I'm just waiting for you to finish. Yeah. You done?
Oh, you are me. Okay, go.
No, I think we share something, and I want to get to our relatability. A man that you look at.
Me. I know.
I'm talking. See, I'm using you as.
Tell me. I want to know. Tell me.
I think to protect other sources.
You don't even want to get it.
This is not the platform to say that. My maturity has taught me that. How is that
new kids and creating. But what about now and having new kids and creating? Is that a goal of yours? And you don't have to answer to anybody.
No, ask the question that you're asking.
You want me to ask you a real question?
Please. Go there.
Okay. Well, having the situation and relationship that you're in now, I did see that your significant other now is having
another
one. Mm-hmm. Is your goal to create? I think everyone would like to know, is your goal right now to create a 2-parent home for your child that you already have and your new child? Is that the goal? Because you do skate around that. From everything that I've watched, you do kind of skate around that. Is the goal? What is the ultimate goal right now in your dating and having kids?
Every situation that I've ever been in.
Now, a woman like that, how does she get to even ask a question like that, guys? Guys, how does a woman like that even get... This is why we're fucked up, because of black men, man. Letting bitches with poor pussy management, poor self-esteem, after she had great self-esteem, is able to project all of her transgressions and her fucked up paths and trials and tribulations upon the black man.
And I thought this was the last one.
Okay.
So to answer that question, do I plan on moving on after her? No.
Okay.
The plan has always been, even with...
You attacked. I wanted to know what I was talking about when talking to you.
Oh, for sure.
You know, this is actually kind of the first time when you have said, my goal is to not have another significant other. You know, like, really say that.
Well, let me say it.
Okay.
My goal has never been to have multiple significant others.
Okay.
It just worked out like that. So when I say my wrongs to the world or to...
a household should be.
And screwed up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What do you think a household should be?
Yo, we fucked up, people. How are we supposed to take this woman serious? Now, Cam, I would say he's misinformed. Because all you know how it is, trying to go viral, I don't know. But clearly they're not having a real conversation. Let me show you why. Well, I haven't watched the full interview, to tell you the truth. Let's do this anyway.
Have you watched the Wizard of Oz? Yeah, but she got
$1,000. Bitch, what? So I'm like this, let me go spend all this money. So I end up spending over $300,000. Bitch, what? To create Batman. What Batwoman? That's why shit be wrong with my body. To create Batwoman. Oh my God. My IVF doctor is the biggest one. Why would I fight them about that? I knew what I was paying when I got into it. Let me tell you how, look, you making money. I'm like riding around. I'm like riding around. And like once I left the fertility doctor, I'm riding around. I had cash on me. You know, like a girl from Memphis. I got cash on me. I got a good $5,000 on me. So I'm thinking, riding around just from LA before they start busting folk over the head. I'm riding around with little Rolls Royce, little $5,000. I pull up to get my fertility medicine. I'm just gonna give him my real boy. Like I'm giving him out that $5,000. They look at me like this. No, this is how much your fertility is on. Bitch, I said $15,000.
So, you're talking about a woman having a designer baby, but she's asking Cam Newton about what is the family like. Brothers, we are messed up if we're sitting around women and we can't have a real conversation about what's really going on. Ma'am, you messed up your first daughter's life, ain't have a father come home to her. I mean, what are we doing here?
I think there should be a male presence and a female presence in each household because there's certain thing that innocent.
Your life and you are who you are. You have your significant other who is who she is. Do you ever at night and when you're alone or in a space ever feel like you're speaking and things are hurting her?
Yes. Yes.
How do you feel? Like, what does that do to you?
It took her to tell me that. I didn't know. Because you got to understand, too, that people have to give other people grace because those aren't prerequisites of understanding for most men. And I always say this about men. Men don't register things the same way females do. Meaning...
Hold on, man. I mean, we can't take Cam word for shit, man. Cam, you ain't, brother, you don't speak for us, brother. I'm sorry, homie. No way, Jose. Did we miss something? I think I missed the hot part, right? When she was talking about her granddaddy or whatever, or was it just the stripper shit?
On Miss Florida A&M University. And you're going to have a baby. And I remember being pregnant and walking on campus holding my mom's hand. And I said, no.
I love it. But I heard that song.
To do.
Okay, we're on track. So she had a baby at 18. She graduated college, then she became a stripper. Okay, so we're on point. Now, this is a woman that's trying to tell Cam Newton how to raise a damn family. We are fucked up. We're fucked up out here, y'all.
Was from your charging station for me.
All a family. And the thing is, when you come home, you want to be, like you said, your charging station. Yeah. That's your charging station. You want someone to pour into you and to give that to you and this and that. What I think is happening with women right now, can we be honest about what women are dealing with? Yeah. Women are making more money than men.
That's challenging.
Yes.
That
women,
challenges the
if you're going to
normalcy.
bring me hell and I can pay my own bills, it's not worth it. Women are going through this whole different thing of, you know, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I didn't
know she said that. I did not know she said that. Hey, Dolomite, that's why you got to come to the other channel, because that's what it's about over there. Like, women, how they stand on that. And what happens is, you know my story. Ma'am, you got all this money, you might as well come to the man auction. Because they keep saying that men... Okay, this is how the story goes. Women are making money. They want a man who makes good money or more than them, right? But the good man who makes money and makes more than them is not good for them, for lack of better terms. So in turn, when he's not good for them because they want to be equal to him, they say he's bringing them hell. They don't like successful men. I keep fucking telling y'all that. They're willing to make their wallet replace beauty, character, morals, or anything. And men let that happen. Men let that happen. Dolomite, we got to do it when I'm on StreamYard. You got to come to the back chat, B. Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know. I'm doing a lot of shows today. I'm just getting this K. Michelle thing out the way because this was crazy. I said, no, she ain't saying all this knowing that her pussy ain't shit. And she's willing to have a fucking $300,000 designer baby because her pussy ain't shit. Not because she got money. Y'all niggas need to understand that, man. Before she can tell somebody about what a traditional family is. Bitch ain't even take care of her pussy, contaminate her body with BBLs. Who knows if she got breast implants? We don't know, but we know her box is contaminated. They said her pussy smells. But she got all this anger towards black men. For what? Nobody did this to you. Your money did this to you.
Of, you know, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I get to witness a traditional, you know, old school type of love. But nowadays, what we're witnessing city girls, we're witnessing this and that. And it's like the genders are doing this.
Class.
Now, like I said, I haven't seen the whole video. But if she's not going to help younger women, she just said no doctors told her that her uterus was falling out, and the doctors told her she can't reproduce. So she spent $300,000 on some old designer baby that we still don't know if she even had. Okay? So she won't help younger women say, look, younger women, your uterus gonna fall out one of these days, and you gonna wish you had some women, some children, you know, and stuff like that. Don't be like me and do all this stuff where you gotta spend $300,000 to make a baby. That shouldn't be your life as a young girl growing up to be a grown woman. But they're not here to help each other. They're here to talk bad to black and about black men. This shit is crazy.
And it's like a hot topic and this and that. Yeah, it's cute. It's a hot topic. But it is really destroying families. When I go, okay, think about this. Being in Nashville all this time, well, being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes?
There you have it, black men. That's what she thinks of you. Now, I haven't seen the whole video, but if you ask me to bet, I don't think she's going to talk about helping younger women with IVF babies and stuff like that. I do not think she's going to say that. She wagging her finger at Cam, even with all his baby mamas, he can still pull top-notch bitches, while her end, she going to have to pay. No doubt, son. That nigga, what's good? You niggas know what it is, man. It's the woman's duty to keep up the home, but they have ruined it, King.
At what point in the black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family.
I'm looking at a successful black woman that literally destroyed the narrative of having a black family. I mean, why would Cam not say that? But I understand that everybody's trying to be cool, but yo, to just get slapped in the face like that, because I would say Cam don't know about her. I hope that, I don't know, man. I can't say it. Matter of fact, let me take a look about this IVF journey shit. They talk this long? My God. Plastic surgery. Okay. Maybe they did it. Let's see real quick. Let's check. Cause you know we into this other shit. We are into black women putting contaminants in their body. So let's talk. So she got plastic surgery, BBL, breast augmentation, IVF, a fallen uterus, and who knows what else that she, won't just go. Fake hair, fake teeth. Damn. Let's go.
At somebody 3 years consistent and they don't say a word.
Okay.
At some point, I have to defend myself.
Say less.
And at some point, I have to show you where the hell I'm from. Memphis, Tennessee. And I have to show you I'm not, it don't take that as a sign, nuck if you buck.
Okay, Lord Jesus.
In Atlanta terms.
Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pray.
Talk
Now,
shit, get hit. That is, we're going to take that in Atlanta.
Lord.
Okay?
Another thing that has been prominent in Atlanta has been body additions.
Yes.
You've been extremely open about multiple procedures and on the journey for removal of the enhancements.
Yeah.
Right. What do you want people to know most about that whole process that you're going on?
That's fair. Okay. I give a nigga credit because that's the most important thing. She should, especially K. Michelle, she should be talking about, listen, women, don't do all of this stuff to your body. You're putting contaminants in your body. You're going to have scar tissue, lead to possible infections. Listen, young women, your uterus is going to fall out just like mine. So if you want to, have children, ever do it right, get with you with a man, have your family, because listen, black women, we talk all that extra shit you want after the fact. And also, she should be telling black women, look, I'm all the way up to $300,000 on the IVF. I done had some embryos that came out with missing noses and missing legs. And I just want y'all to know about all the horrors. And I had to throw those little babies away like they didn't matter to me. Now, I know we don't care about children, black women, but remember, you're going to have to throw away a lot of babies and pay a lot of money with this IVF. You're going to have to be putting medications in your body. And I want y'all to know that can't be good for your pussy and your health. But I just want y'all to know, because I know y'all going to do it anyway, because, we could do whatever we want without a man. You see me, I got my money. I could buy me a baby. I could buy me a Batgirl. I could do, she should really be helping young women understand what the boss bitches are going through, in addition to plastic surgery, enhancing BBLs, taking them out. I mean, this bitch is an outright science project.
What I want people to know most about plastic surgery. One, I'm not against plastic surgery. Do your research. Do what you need to do, if that is for you.
That is not See, and this is why the black community's fucked up. Always tell the horror stories. Don't tell nobody, oh, do what you want. Don't do that. That you don't do that. You leading these bitches down the outright ditch, son. You say, nah, this is what got fucked up. And you scare them bitches away from that. Having scar tissue and contaminants in their body for no reason because they are not happy with God created.
People to know most about plastic surgery. One, I'm not against plastic surgery. Do your research. Do what you need to do if that is for you. What I want them to know, no amount of plastic surgery is going to make you love yourself anymore. Mm-hmm. It's not going to make a man love you more. None of that. What I want them to know is that these people that you see with these, big asses, I had the hugest ass in life. And literally, I could not walk. I could not, but
I had the hugest ass in life. I loved it, but I couldn't walk. Ma'am, do you deem yourself an irresponsible person to your own body and pussy?
these people that you see with these, big asses, I had the hugest ass in life. And literally, I could not walk. I could not, but People magazine said I had one of the best bodies,
But People magazine said I had one of the best bodies. And that's what happened to our black women, y'all. Fuck all that other shit she talking about. This is about helping younger women, bitch. Fuck all this Cam Newton talking about traditional men. Look at what you did with your body.
Ass in life. And literally, I could not walk. I could not, but People magazine said I had one of the best bodies, ever. That almost cost me my life. Some shit that didn't matter. Mm. What I do want women to know is to watch this trend of these big asses go to now everybody want a natural body. Once you put some ass shots into you, you will never be able to get them out of you. That is absolutely permanent. You can take out a breast implant, you can take out things like that, but once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil. That
Once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil. Now she's talking real talk. I'll give her that. That's all I ever want for black women is to hear the real truth about, look, once men catch up to how you girls are irresponsible with your pussy, you'll learn that men just don't fuck anything. That's what I want.
Absolutely permanent. You can take out a breast implant, you can take out things like that, but once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil that forever live in your body.
Can I get an amen? Yes! Man, yes!
Take out a breast implant, you can take out things like that, but once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil that forever live in your body. Implant, you can take out things like that, but once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil that forever live in your body. You can cut it out to an extent as to what you need to be, but it will always be in your body. This is a permanent decision for a temporary fix that is not going to fix you if your soul is not right. I want women to know, do what you want to do to enhance, and men. Enhance, but that isn't going to enhance you getting into heaven, and that's not going to enhance you when you wake up and look in the mirror every day.
Do you look at a man different for male enhancements?
Absolutely. I'm wrong for that.
Okay. Thank you.
It's wrong as hell.
Okay.
But I be like, damn,
it's a
little
double.
BBL, nigga. Like, I don't want to be.
Lil Lipo.
Lil Lipo.
Hey, we'll give somebody a nickname. They go Lil Lipo.
Lil Lipo.
What up, Craig? Lil Lipo.
I don't even want to hear his rap say that is right. It is absolutely.
It's a double.
That's wrong. I did not say that is right. It is absolutely
It's a double.
wrong.
It's a big double.
But I
thing.
can't help what triggers the inside or maybe how it is. I don't want to feel that way, but I feel like once you get lipo, once again, I run the relationship. I run everything. I'm the man.
I did not know she said all of that. I'm the man shit. And I tell you guys all the time, this is the mindset. The man. I keep telling y'all, man. Yo, son, let me tell y'all niggas a quick story. Yo, any bitch I deal with, right? And I say something about sex, I'll be like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? That bitch be like, I'll be like, bitch, you know, any fucking thing. She'd be like, well, what you ain't? I said, well, damn, so you a man. Because these bitches take pride in trying to have this equality. So you a man, so I got to deal with this man shit when I'm fucking. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Yo, these people always talk about like a man. I'm the man. Ma'am, you love men that much, you want to be him. That shit is wild. But you want to be a woman that men have to care about. It's some of the wildest shit you've ever seen in your life, man.
I run the relationship. I run everything. I'm the man. I run the relationship. I run everything. I'm the man.
I mean, y'all lucky I don't want to go in, man. Y'all lucky I'm on this other health kick, because that's my shit right there. I take pride in bitches wanting to be the man, because don't stop when you just saying that. Also, you see what the man do, right? He pay all the bills. See that? So you want to be the man? Make sure you take that whole thing. He pays all the bills. He pays the child support. He pays the alimony. He pays everything. But women have a way of stopping at a certain limit. Oh, I ain't the man no more. Right.
No BBLs. I can't look at you, so you're not a gangster to me after the BBL.
So if a man well, I don't know what they talking about. Matter of fact, I'm not going to comment on that.
The bangers.
What I got now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you go through an era of shots, butt shots.
Yeah.
Then it was everybody's trying to get the perfect J-Lo body, the perfect Kim K body, the perfect Beyonce body, and not.
Sorry about the audio on that. I forgot to mute up, but we're going to play that back. But this is our angle, guys. How women contaminate their bodies and think that they are still qualified for a man to try to care about them, first of all, and second of all, breed with them. Okay? We're not going to play this game. And why? Because you're trying to get a J-Lo body. Bitches that got natural bodies, you trying to do that. Anyway, let's go.
Butt shots.
Yeah.
Then it was everybody's trying to get the perfect J-Lo body, the perfect Kim K body, the perfect Beyonce body. And not to say that any of them have ever went under the needle. I'm not assuming, but this was the staple of what people's bodies was trying to be.
Yeah.
Now, those eras have now shifted to going back to natural, going back to petite, going back to skinny.
Yeah.
What happened to just the desire of enjoying the journey in the gym?
I'm about to go to no damn gym. That shit is tired. That shit is draining. I be hungry. I be hurting.
Cam asked her, what happened to just going to the gym? She said, ain't nobody trying to go to no gym when you can just pay for a contaminated, fixed up body. I be tired. I be hungry. Cam, my uterus falling the fuck out. See, she won't say that part. See, this is why Cam don't know shit about no box. Or a lot of guys just don't want to talk about it. Just let me put it like that. He's supposed to understand that her uterus is falling out and she's not healthy. That's what he's supposed to understand. Not because she don't work out. She's unhealthy inside, brother. She can't get out here and work out like everybody else, brother. Because guess what? Guess what white people do after eating right? They get out. They've been running in their neighborhood since they was about fucking 16. They always go out the house and just run. And like black women stopped running. They used to run and play kickball with us and run and all this other stuff. They stopped running once they got to goddamn middle school. White women still running. They just go out and run. And yes, they age quicker and they're uglier than my black women. But as far as like maintaining vaginal health and heart health, white women do it better. Yo, y'all niggas with this Bandman Kivo shit is crazy. I ain't with all that shit. Okay, let's do it, Dolomite. I'm with it. You know these bitches is lazy.
I'm about to go to no damn gym. Everybody want quick results, like microwave generation. Even in January, I had worked out 2 months straight. I was very proud of myself because of the dedication and the discipline. But did I enjoy it? Hell no. I never got to enjoy that.
Anything worth having is worth fighting for.
Anything worth having, I get it. It sounds cute and all,
No.
but that hurts.
It's
It
supposed
hurts,
to.
and I don't enjoy it. No matter what type of music I put on, whatever, I be struggling.
You're supposed to struggle.
Yeah, I would much rather struggle in other things than purposely putting myself up to struggle.
Now,
Life is going to bring a struggle. Why would I want to dedicate a struggle at 8 o'clock in the morning at the gym? Life already gave a struggle.
Can I get an amen?
Now, that's why we came up with the Pussycat Facts Report. See, because these bitches actually think they could buy a body, right? And so men are so stupid that all you care about is how she got her titties out, right? We are not supposed to care that your uterus is falling out, right? We're not supposed to care that they said your pussy stink. We're not supposed to care that you shot your body up, got contaminants in your body, and you ain't really shit but a fuck toy. Please double condom up. And the last thing that you got to say is, why would I do anything to try to improve my health? Because men will just do it anyway.
You want to know what would help that?
What?
A young man. Young man, get on your campaign and be like, baby,
That's
come
why
on,
I
let's go
don't
to-"
date young men.
No. A man. Hey,
I
baby,
don't date them.
Come on.
They keep trying. It's like I be like I can start a whole team from my DM.
There you have it, guys. And that's all. And I'm going to tell you something. That's all women with this new social media and DM era. That's the only thing that they're happy about, that they could start a team from their DMs. That's all this is about. You know it already, though. It's crazy what happened to our black women. That's why we have this different type of assault on their ass. Because they actually believe this shit that she's saying. And that's where the problem came in at. Where everybody, whether you're fat or whatever, they all think that they're Beyonce. It don't make no sense. Everybody believes that they're Beyonce in the black community.
The amount of young men, I'm not doing it. You're not finna drive me around the world.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
Oh,
what I'm
tell me.
saying, in essence, if you had a partner that is in agreement to saying, hey, this is what we doing. Let's go about it this way. And accepting all flaws and all to say, baby, what we doing? Come on.
What we doing? We gonna go bake this pound cake.
Mm-hmm. That's
we
cheap,
gonna eat
man.
these biscuits.
I love that.
I want to be healthy, and you know what? I need to do that. I get what you're saying.
That's it.
I get what you're saying.
Because when you see
There you have it. That's what every black woman knows. I need to be healthy, but it's too painful. And I can't eat no unseasoned food like no white woman. And I can't do this. And that ain't fun. But they know they need to be healthy for pussy maintenance, not to look good.
You know what? I need to do that. I get what you're saying.
That's it.
I get what you're saying.
Because when you see certain situations, and God rest her soul, but I even had him on this platform of Funky Friday.
Who?
DC Young Fly.
Yes.
And he talked about just tapping in with your person. Mm-hmm. And the desire on the surface will never penetrate deep to the soul if that's not right. Were you aware of it? How do you feel about it? And just, I'm big on just the education of, you got different type of surgeries, from the mommy makeovers.
Talk that shit, Cam. Talk that shit. Talk that real shit. You got all this contaminants in your body, sis. Talk about that. Talk, Cam.
Of it, how do you feel about it? And just, I'm big on just the education of, you got different type of surgeries, from the mommy makeovers to just liposuction, BBL, shots.
Yo, Cam, talk your shit. Yo, do not let this contaminated ass bitch sit in front of you like she's wholesome. Talk, Cam. Hey, yo, anybody breaking down this portion of the video? I think not, because they are not educated in the real like we are. This is about, and what Cam is doing here, this is health awareness. This ain't about all this other shit. This is health. He cares about the health of his sister, while she does not care about the health of her own pussy.
Were you aware of it? How do you feel about it? And just, I'm big on just the education of, you got different type of surgeries, from the mommy makeovers to just liposuction, BBL, shots, whatever it may be. And I don't judge Nathaniel. All I'm saying is,
and I don't judge you. You just a contaminated ass pussy that's sitting before me. I want you to know, K. Michelle, that I am aware you are a contaminated body that sits before me. No judgment.
mommy makeovers to just liposuction, BBL, shots, whatever it may be. And I don't judge Nathaniel. All I'm saying is, from a person who has been open about it, how do you give people or bring awareness to that?
Great question. Because I had thought that it wasn't nothing like this in every. This is all I'm interested in. Because K. Michelle is a powerful woman that ruined her body, her insides, and her pussy. And she really does need to bring awareness to show, look where money got me. Yeah, my titties are sitting nice. But, man, I'm fucked up, sis. And that's what I hope she says that.
How do you give people or bring awareness to that?
I just tell the truth. Like, I've always talked about my surgeries, and I was open. Like, I remember going through this and was like, I could portray everything good. Just like I tell people my great, I tell them my lows. I never play in it. And some people might feel like you don't owe the world that, but I do feel like I'm on, if someone puts you on a pedestal and puts you in the public, there's so many people that can sing better than me, do this and that. They never get this opportunity. I'm supposed to say something. And if I'm gonna tell you the bad, I'm gonna tell you the great, I'm gonna tell you the bad too. Yeah. I've never played with that. I've always been very honest in those surgeries, and that's when it went bad for me, I said, don't do this.
Well, everybody that watches my videos knows that the only time a woman will tell another woman what not to do is when it goes bad for them. If it went well, they'll say do it. So, like I said, and she believes she's a community leader, right?
Bitch, I said $15,000 to poke my own self? What type of hat is this? So I pulled out my credit card, little 5,000 wasn't none. I'm thinking, it's medicine. I think, oh yeah, I got cash. No, not for the fertility. Like, none of that. So I was shocked. So, but by the time the TV shows happen and all the fertilities going on, you done did it 4 times. My last round was with...
Zero helps me take my business anywhere I want.
Dealing with flies in the house can be a huge hassle. Make the better choice, the Safer Home Indoor Fly.
Dr. Ray in Florida, because he helped you pick the gender of the baby. I kept producing boys.
But you want a girl?
I want a girl, and the only girl that I've ever created with IVF was missing whatever. She would have been sick, so I had to discard her. Ever created with IVF was missing whatever. She would have been sick, so I had to discard her. So for me, I'm like, I gotta kill this little girl. How y'all know that this little girl? No, it's the truth. So I'm like, how do y'all know that this little girl is not going to defeat the odds? They was like, ma'am, she missing a whole whatever. This is not the situation. So I'm like, I'm just gonna produce boys. I am a boy mom. And I think I'm a little softer now. I'm a girl mama now, so I'm gonna adopt one. Or, because the ones that's in the freezer, that's been joined with I'm not doing that. And they boys.
Oh, so you have like a...
Combined. Because what they do is when they take it out of you, they combine it with... We ain't even going there today. Yeah.
Okay.
So they combine it and they tell you, oh, this is strong, this is weak, this is a boy, this is a girl. So you can keep your child from over 300 from doing it through IVF and things like that. So, yeah. So when I hit, I was going through IVF with Dr. Ray because he is great with gender. Dr. Ray in Florida. So I didn't move to Miami everywhere to get to Dr. Ray. Girl, I'm still producing boys. However this situation is going to be, God is saying to me, girl, a girl mom, I don't know. So I just might gotta why are you trying to eat them sweet potatoes like that? Is you hungry?
Yeah.
I immediately got on. I remember getting on my live. I remember even going through surgeries and people made these memes and said my butt was falling off. They really bullied me about telling the truth, which other celebrities weren't doing.
Hey, what did I tell y'all about the black woman? She's a snitch and she's a rat. She's ratting on other celebrities. Now, she didn't have to say that, but she's a rat by nature. And you niggas keep trusting this shit.
And said my butt was falling off. They really bullied me about telling the truth, which other celebrities weren't doing, and being honest about it. And I still took it on the chin and I kept it. Mm-hmm. I kept it and I'm happy I did. It does bother me when I go into Walmart and different places that everybody want to talk to me about a man that did them bad or about they butt. Or
now, how is that good as a black community? As a black man, this woman just told you that women come up to her talking about a man that did her bad and how they got a BBL. Now, how is that a good selection for black men to deal with? And these people just don't seem to realize, black sisters, y'all are fucked up. Don't you get it?
Man, yes, sir.
a man that did them bad at Walmart and different places that everybody want to talk to me about a man that did them bad or about they butt.
Now, are you a part of that leadership? Are you a part of that leadership that led women to do all of those things? Are you a part of that? She said, yeah, that's why she feels bad.
Telling the truth, which other celebrities weren't doing, and being honest about it. And I still took it on the chin and I kept it. Mm-hmm. I kept it and I'm happy I did. It does bother me when I go into Walmart and different places that everybody want to talk to me about a man that did them bad or about they butt. Or about surgery. I'm like, wow. But that is the face that I took on. And that's the platform that I took on to talk to women about body image and things when my body right now isn't perfect. I still got 2 more surgeries, even in reconstruction. And I've had to love myself, even in it not being a perfect body.
I'm going to challenge that young man that you are with and do your job, bro.
He is, he is an athlete, and he's very in shape. And I do fight with him about going to the gym just like, I gotta sing, I gotta go do this today. But it is a gentle type of love going on, because I don't think people even understand. With reconstruction of your body, you still have to show your body.
There you go, guys. Everything that we talk about over here. You are a miserable, wealthy bitch like most black women achieve to be. Not because you don't have a man, not because you're not married, because you know what you're giving that man. Darkness. Not the best that he could find. Yo, it's fucked up out here, man.
And it affects sex, and it affects...
Yeah.
It just like, I gotta sing, I gotta go do this today.
Pay attention, guys. You heard her. It affects sex. Pay attention. Pay attention. I talked over it. Pay attention, y'all. It affects sex. That's why I was just telling y'all, she know what she's giving to that man ain't worth a damn. He could do 1,000,000 times better than this made up, falling apart from the inside ass bitch who can't do shit pussy wise. Now listen to what she say about sex. They always try to slip it in fast, but we're sharp over here.
But it is a gentle type of love going on, because I don't think people even understand. With reconstruction of your body, you still have to show your body. And it affects sex, and it affects...
Yeah.
It affects everything. And it affects sex, and it affects...
Yeah.
It affects everything. And it affects sex, and it affects...
Yeah.
It affects everything. It affects you accepting things from men, because you might not want to show your scars and what you've gone through. And
so what are you more proud of? Your scars from being healthy, or your tattoo because it look good? And that gives you a microcosm on just the mindset of these people. You don't want to show the scars of you getting or recapturing your health one step at a time, but you happy to have a tattoo that looks nice. Ma'am, you bitches have warped this community.
it affects everything. It affects you accepting things from men, because you might not want to show your scars and what you've gone through. And I've literally had to pull, without my surgeries being complete, I've literally had to pull in liking myself, actually.
Can I get an amen?
Niggas know what it is. We teach this every day. We teach this every day over here. So when you hear everybody else breaking down the K Michelle shit, no. Over here is the real. Cause I'm listening to. I didn't watch the whole interview, but I did hear when she was talking that boss shit. I was like, ma'am, your pussy ain't worth a damn. So I'm glad that at least they touched on it in a light manner where she could, try to put out there. I know it's hard on her to put out there, yo, ladies, look, my pussy is fucked up, and I want you ladies to understand yours gonna fuck up too. I understand that's difficult, okay? But she did say, it affects sex. I didn't like myself. And she's talking, they trying to keep it from a plastic surgery standpoint. Nah. That woman knows she is unhealthy presenting. Okay. How do you say? It's giving unhealthy. It's giving, honey. It's giving.
What you've gone through. And I've literally had to pull, without my surgeries being complete, I've literally had to pull in liking myself, actually. And saying, I deserve top notch, regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one.
Hey guys, what do we teach over here, fellas? We teach the black woman ain't shit. Not because you're dirty, not because you're clean. No. Because Ah, y'all lucky I ain't got that Jap shit because you failed to protect your pussy. And guess what you got to present to a man? One cheek smaller than the other, but you still deserve the best. Why should men have to deal with people like that? Because you are Looney Tune. Bitch is Looney Tune, King. Let's talk to the chat. Morgan Freeman, what's good, pimpin'? I was cooking, man. Yeah. Dolomite, bitch, you did it to yourself. Then they wonder why men are calling them financial liabilities and are determined a detriment to the community when they're left to spend freely. She spent damn near $1 million on failed results.
Man, yes, sir.
Shit ain't cool, guys. Fuck every other breakdown that you see on YouTube. This is the breakdown because this is what women are giving my black brothers. The worst of the worst. Fuck Tinder and all that shit and men not wanting you. What you are giving, brothers, is worse than niggas not wanting you. They're getting off scot-free. You're giving us bullshit. Hey, we got a lot of classes to cook today, B, and we're going to prove that they're giving us bullshit all day today. Powerful work for you, brothers. Let's go.
To pull, without my surgeries being complete, I've literally had to pull and liking myself, actually. And saying, I deserve top notch regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one. Or top notch regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one. Myself, actually. And saying, I deserve top notch regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one. I deserve that. I'm a great woman. And as
I'm a great woman. Everything that we teach over here. Women find out that they are great women after their pussy has went bad. That's when women find out, yo, I'm good to a man other than my pussy. Before that, and while men are uninformed, you get to throw your bad pussy around. And you never got to show men that you're a great woman because you know they want pussy and they don't know that your pussy is dark. But now that people know, they know her pussy is dark. See that? So she could just show everything else about her. And that's the only thing that I get upset about. Black women are great women, but you're never going to know till her pussy done went bad.
and liking myself, actually. And saying, I deserve top notch regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one. I deserve that. I'm a great woman. And as harmful as it was to me, it really has been a different type of something I had to pull.
How new is this?
This has been going on now for about 5 years.
Ooh.
Now look, pay attention, guys. This is important. Look at Cam Newton's face. And remember, that face is going to happen to a lot of men when they find out what's really happening with a pussy. And black women fail to realize, yo, when niggas find out your pussy that fucked up, niggas be like, oh, hell no, I would never fuck you. And women don't know that, but they love it because men are not informed about it. Yo, it's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. When men find out, oh, your pussy that fucked up, ooh, look at Cam. Yo, Cam cooked this bitch. Yo, I changed my mind. Cam cooked this bitch.
Robert Kelly, he saw me being abused. Some people might feel like you don't owe the world that, but I do feel like if someone puts you on a pedestal and putting things for men because you might not want to show your scars and you know what you've gone through. And I've literally had to pull, without my surgeries being complete, I've literally had to pull and liking myself actually. And saying I deserve top notch regardless if one ass cheek is a little bigger than the other one. I deserve that. I'm a great woman. And as harmful as it was to me, it really has been a different type of something I had to pull.
How new is this?
This has been going on now for about 5 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. About 5 years.
No.
What?
Not the surgeries.
Oh.
The relationship.
Oh, no, this is new. This is about 8 months. This is new.
This a new boo?
This is new.
Over here, we teach the class that behind every bad pussy is a good man. Behind every bad pussy is a good man. Can I get an amen? Yes! Okay? Just remember that, guys. Why? A lot of times because he got the Pussycat Facts report. He knows what he's dealing with. And I tell bitches all the time, just because your pussy ain't shit, let that man make the informed decision to deal with you. Because after all, you the only one that think men are all about pussy. You could be more than that, but we understand that you don't want to be that because your pussy was working. Simple math. Simple math. Now that your pussy ain't working, you can be a good man, a good woman to some man.
Ooh.
Yeah. About 5 years.
No.
What?
Not the surgeries.
Oh.
The relationship.
Oh, no, this is new. This is about 8 months. This is new.
This a new boo?
This is new. Get you.
New boo.
This is a new boo. Yeah. Well, I haven't even really let anybody in, even because of surgeries, even because of I didn't want them because that's silicone and stuff in your body does make you unhealthy.
Everything we teach, guys, you watch any other K Michelle breakdown is not worth your time. This is what we always teach. And I didn't know that she did this. I might have to retitle this to K Michelle tries to help black women about their health and their bad pussy. This was solid, man. I appreciate this. But remember, it can only be like this after their pussy went bad. So, but I still appreciate it. Yeah. Damn. This poor man gotta have this public bad box, man.
Let anybody in, even because of surgeries, even because of I didn't want them because that's silicone and stuff in your body does make you unhealthy and things like that. And you don't even want to put that on somebody. Then I have a bunch of 20-year-old athletes running the world trying to date me, and I'm like,
y'all hear that? Real game. My pussy ain't shit. I can't have these young niggas getting caught up in this dark box. Real game. I know she can't say it the way that we can, but it's real. Matter of fact, I know she can say it, but she chooses not to. We heard her talk about with her girlfriend how horrible she can speak. She know how to put it plain in nigga terms. But this is everything we teach. Black woman, listen up. Your box is gonna go bad just like K Michelle's. And she does not want to put that on a man. She knows that having a bad box is fucked up to do to somebody. And that man needs to have the informed decision to deal with this. Hey, this bitch is cooking, King.
oh.
The relationship.
Oh, no, this is new. This is about 8 months. This is new.
This a new boo?
This is new. Get you.
New boo.
It's just a new boo. Yeah. Well, I haven't even really let anybody in, even because of surgeries, even because of I didn't want them because it has that's still.
Yeah, I'm trying to let it play, but I'm so proud. I'm so proud of all you niggas in the chat, man. Y'all been crying, son. Y'all so proud of you niggas, man. Yo, son, I'm so proud of you niggas, man. I am so proud of you niggas, man. Everything that we teach, we got a real case study here. Everything we teach, from feeling bad for a man that she should, knowing her pussy ain't shit, dealing with the depression, knowing her worth is garbage, knowing the answer, just telling it all. I'm so proud that all of you niggas know what she's going through. Before she told the story, it just confirms what you know. This is beautiful, man. God damn, this is beautiful.
Surgeries.
Oh.
The relationship.
Oh, no, this is new. This is about 8 months. This is new.
This a new boo?
This is new. Get you like
New boo.
It's just a new boo. Yeah. Well, I haven't even really let anybody in, even because of surgeries, even because of I didn't want them because it has that's silicone and stuff in your body does make you unhealthy and things like that. And you don't even want to put that on somebody. Then I have a bunch of 20-year-old athletes running the world trying to date me. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not going from game to game. My body can't take it. I don't want to do it. So even just that.
But can you blame them though?
I just think they want mamas. You know, I am very that. I am very the woman of cooking, and after you
I don't think it's.
There you have it, man. She's a woman of cooking now. After her pussy went bad. You don't believe me? Watch this.
I need you to go off.
And I went in, and I just remember winning Miss Freshman, and I was just me from Tennessee.
Because a lot of people lead with faces and bodies.
Imagine being in college, being Miss FAMU, like fighting, you know, the odds. Like, Kay, you literally are Miss Florida A&M University. And you're going to have a baby. And I remember being pregnant and walking on campus holding my mom's hand and giving up my title because I had to, giving up my title and saying, I've never played things how they're supposed to, you know, play. And I remember my last year, I walked on campus, had given up my title.
You get it. She was Miss FAMU and all that, so she wasn't this woman that will be cooking and all that. You get it. Only reason I sped that up because we're a little over time. We got more shows to do, so let's get back to this part.
As harmful as it was to me, it really has been. Then I have a bunch of 20-year-old athletes running the world trying to date me, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not going from game to game. My body can't take it. I don't want to do it. So even just that.
But can you blame them though?
I just think they want mamas. You know, I am very that. I am very the woman of cooking, and after you
I don't think it's a young or old
grown,
thing.
you know?
I don't think that's a vet move. I don't think that's a
vet move.
Yeah, the hot warm towel. Like,
it's a long move.
Ooh, that vet.
I think the young guys want that, and
not young guys. Guys in general wants a nurturer. Like,
okay.
A nurturer. That's.
Yeah. I'm a nurturer. I'm really mama bear. I'm always like that.
Man, listen, I have to go into this topic of the entrepreneur.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, so I'm glad we caught that portion of the show. That was what we wanted to do. We got it, man. We did that, man. That's the real K. Michelle breakdown. Nothing else. The real side of this woman and why she can stand on the fact that she's a good mama bear woman. No other reason that she's a failed, botched body, fucked up surgeries, bad pussy, uterus dropping, trying to have IVF baby type of bitch. That's why she's a mama bear. Not because she loves some men. Okay? So, I mean, come on, guys. You get it. So we got more shows to do, all right, guys? I'm going to have some lunch, B.